Ever wondered about the history of the Sydney steel plant? Well, today we're going to dive right into it. The story begins in the late 19th century, specifically in the year 1899. That's when the Dominion Iron and Steel Company decided to establish the Sydney steel plant in Cape Breton. This was no small endeavour. The plant was designed to be a powerhouse of production right from the start. The initial production capabilities were impressive for the time, capable of producing thousands of tons of steel. In terms of workforce, the plant initially employed several hundred workers, a number that would only grow as the years went on. This establishment was not just about steel production, it was also about bringing new job opportunities to the people of Sydney. So the Sydney steel plant started its operations, bringing new opportunities for the people of Sydney. But as time went on, changes were inevitable. In the early 20s, the Sydney steel plant caught the eye of the British Empire Steel Corporation. The year was 1921 when the plant changed hands, marking a significant shift in its history. This new ownership brought with it an influx of workers, swelling the ranks to over 6,000 strong. The mid-20th century saw the plant broaden its horizons, breaking into new markets with an array of products. From rails for the burgeoning railway industry to high-quality steel for construction, the plant was making its mark. It even played a role in the war effort, churning out munitions and warships. This period of expansion wasn't just about quantity, it was also about quality. New technologies and methods were adopted, enhancing the plant's capabilities and reputation. The plant had grown into a major player in the steel industry, but the journey was not always smooth. Despite its success, the Sydney steel plant had its share of trials and tribulations. The journey wasn't always smooth sailing. One of the most devastating incidents was the explosion in 1967, a disaster that shook the community to its core, claiming the lives of 21 workers. A harsh reminder of the risks that come with industrial progress. Following the disaster, the plant faced an uphill battle. The economic challenges of the 1970s and 80s hit hard. Steel prices plummeted, demand dropped, and the plant struggled to stay afloat. Layoffs became a harsh reality for many workers, and strikes were frequent as employees fought for their rights amidst these trying times. The plant, a symbol of strength and resilience, was tested, but it did not crumble. It survived, it adapted, and it endured. These were dark times for the plant, but it managed to weather the storm. Fast forward to today, the plant has seen quite a transformation. The once bustling Sydney steel plant, after closing its doors in 2001, has reincarnated into the Sydney Steel Museum. This site of historical significance now serves as a repository of memories, exhibiting the rich industrial heritage of Sydney. From the echoes of the past, the museum breathes life into the stories of thousands of workers who once toiled in the plant, their contributions shaping the city as we know it. The museum, with its intriguing exhibits, attracts a multitude of visitors each year, both locals and tourists, eager to delve into Sydney's steelmaking history. It's an emblem of resilience and adaptation, a testament to Sydney's industrial past, and a beacon for future generations. The legacy of the Sydney steel plant lives on, not in steel production, but in the hearts of Sydney's residents and the annals of its history. Although the era of steel production has ended, the plant's history continues to be a source of pride for Sydney. So, that's the story of the Sydney steel plant. Born out of the industrial boom of the late 19th century, this steel giant quickly became the heart and soul of Sydney Cape Breton. Through a constant shuffle of ownership and expansion, the plant saw its workforce grow into the thousands, each contributing to the rich tapestry of its history. Over the years, the plant faced its fair share of challenges and disasters, some of which brought it to its knees. But like a phoenix, it always managed to rise again, continuing its production of rails, wire rods, and other steel products that were the backbone of many industries. Today, the once bustling site stands as a museum, a poignant reminder of its past glory. It serves as a testament to the resilience of the workers and the indomitable spirit of industry. From a booming steel plant to a historical monument, the Sydney steel plant has indeed had a fascinating journey.